up, everybody? Welcome to the North Shore of Chicago, or north of Chicago.
Hi, I have a few questions about your facility. Does your facility have parking on site? Great. And is there a laundry area in your hotel? Yeah. And you have rooms available today? Rooms available for tonight? Yes. Oh.
Lost her?
Yeah. But yes, I did catch her before she got off, so. Yeah, that.
Laundry?
Yes.
Cool. St. Louis?
Yep.
Alright. GPS Evanston, but along the coast. If you give me the map, I could probably do it in a second.
Good, I already had it saved.
So we're starting off at Rosewood Park and Beach. We're heading south into Chicago. So from here, no signal, huh? It's kind of odd that there's no signal here.
Yeah.
Keeping a ritzy area, they would have like incredible signal.
Because of the mountains and the snow. The hills and the snow.
I hear that snow makes Wi-Fi and internet really crappy. I'm not
Yeah.
sure that's true or not.
Yeah, it is true.
Because the snow absorbs.
Evanston, Illinois?
Yeah.
Okay.
Along the coast. We want to do like a
Okay.
coastal drive. Nothing I can do about the glare, guys.
It would be along the coast, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the route already has you along the coast.
Okay. Let me sure the volume's up. So we're north of Chicago, and we're driving southbound. The lake is to the left of us, and we're still north of Evanston. We're far up into the suburbs. You know, Katie and I, we're from a rich background, so when we travel, we stay in the far outskirts. I would never stay in downtown Chicago. We're too fancy for that. So we have to drive far out into the suburbs so we can be safe at night when we sleep. We'd never stay in downtown Chicago. Oh, it's so below me. Oh, no.
You stayed in downtown Grand Rapids.
Yeah, but that's Michigan. Is Hood there? Oh my gosh, I stayed in the Hood.
What's wrong with you?
Turn left
Oh,
to stay
dude.
on Sheridan Road.
Oh no, I was in the Hood. Oh, man. So the glare, like nothing I can do about the glare, guys. The sun is to the south of us. We're driving southbound, so unavoidably this video is gonna have a glare unless I like tilt the camera away from the glare. Let's see if that works.
Left.
Left. Okay, here we go. So if we're driving in this.
Continue on Sheridan Road for 3/4 of a mile.
This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So if you've thought about moving to Chicago, you're probably like, do I have to move to O Block? No, you don't. You can afford. There's great suburbs if you're able to afford them. So if your wallet can afford it, you might be able to find yourself not having to move to O Block and ending up here in the suburbs. And if that's the case, this video will be very useful to you. Or if you live in O Block and you've made so much money off the streets that you're reconsidering moving to a nicer part of Chicago,
Yeah.
then this video will also be useful to you, and I'm sure your new neighbors will appreciate the loud music till 3 in the morning. I know our neighbors don't appreciate it. Our neighbors are like, Jose, why are you playing music all night long? Guys, you're just gonna have to deal with the glare. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. It's unavoidable. There's a little bit of glare. I wish I could help you guys out. Just pretend you're in the car and there's glare. We get to see the glare too, so you get to see it. Where do you move here? Like, if, let's say, like, I got a job being like a CEO in Chicago.
In 1,000 feet, slight
With our
left to
house
stay
right
on
here.
Sheridan Road.
Sure.
The CEO of YouTube.
I don't think that's gonna happen. We can live wherever we want.
I wonder if YouTube, like,
In
the
600
algorithm.
feet, slight left to stay on Sheridan Road.
Like, let me ask you this. So we work for YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And our content reaches 500,000 people a month.
Yeah.
Slight left to stay on Sheridan Road.
So if our content reaches 500,000 people a month,
Yeah.
don't you think that like YouTube, like once you get to a certain level,
Mm-hmm.
but they have people whose job it is to watch your content?
Uh-huh.
Like that live stream that fell off the other day, like don't you think that was like kind of like somebody was watching that live stream? Or will you think that was a generated computer? Like at what point does YouTube say, okay, you're now like our employee, you don't even know it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Continue for 9 miles.
But for real, at what point do you think YouTube's like, okay, they're watching my content, and like when a video blows up on YouTube, right? Like the algorithm, you really think they don't have like actual people? You think it's really all computerized? Or do you think they actually have a person who says, oh, I like this cover photo, let's give this guy 10,000 views and see how he does with it?
I don't know.
At what point is the algorithm a real person? Like what when a video gets picked up by the algorithm, you think it's 100% computerized, and you think there's somebody whose job it is? Like let's say right now, like people are uploading stuff to YouTube, right? You think they have somebody whose job it is to like click on a photo and say, maybe not watch the video, but like click on your cover photo and say, okay, that looks interesting, that's gonna get like a level 3, and level 3 or whatever puts it to so many people, level 1 puts it to 10. I don't. Oh, it's the police. It's the police.
Well,
I
you're a sane adult, and that is not the police.
Act normal.
Jose,
Yeah.
are you a responsible adult?
Yes.
Then why do you have to be afraid of that?
Because they discriminate people
No.
like me for no. I ain't even did nothing.
Jose, if you are a responsible adult, you do not need to fear the police.
I still don't trust them. This is like super fancy
Yeah.
out here. Like, wow, look at these houses. Holy macaroni. Mira estas casas, man. Esto está escapado. What's a house worth? Like 1 or 2 million?
I don't know.
Find out. You got that realtor. You got that fancy phone right there, don't you? Figure it out, women.
That's not the setting I need. Okay. You get a
I know
house.
there's a woman right now watching this video. Like, if that was my husband, I would punch him in his face, and then I would call the cops
These
on
houses
him.
are like 1.5 to $2 million. Over 2 million, like 3, 4, 5. There's one that's 18 million around here.
Oh wow! So the real estate around here would be like similar to Naples prices,
Yeah.
except for you're not near the beach. Well, that
Technically, you're near a beach, but you're not
oh
near
come on!
a
It's
tropical
frozen.
beach.
It's frozen.
Uh-huh.
Not a real beach. Get out of here.
In the summer, it is.
Okay. What about the rest of the year?
Oh, frozen tundra.
Frozen tundra. Yeah. No, this is beautiful. Yeah, it might be nice to live out here.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be expensive if it wasn't nice. That's what I tell people.
Yeah.
If it's expensive, there's a reason. So, if I became the YouTube CEO, like if YouTube was like, you know what, Jose, we like what you're doing, we want you to do it for us. I would be like the CEO of YouTube, and I'd get a pay raise. Look at that house. That's definitely like a $10 million house right
Yeah.
there. And it's like all marble.
Jose, I doubt that is ever gonna happen.
Don't shatter my dreams. I would be like the most obnoxious. That's why people like me can't get money. We're just too obnoxious.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me? I'd be like living here in a Bentley. I drive a white Bentley to Starbucks. I would complain about my order being wrong, even if it wasn't. I would be the biggest jerk of a man here. Go back to my old hood and like try to hurt people's feelings. Go visit that. Find out where that teacher that thought I wasn't gonna be nobody lives, and show up to her house in a Bentley at 3 a.m. blasting music like, you said I wasn't gonna be anything.
Yeah.
Now I'm marrying your daughter. I would be just too obnoxious of a rich person. That's why I can't be rich because it would be too foul of a thing to watch.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't even know what to. I had something I wanted to say, but now you like totally erased my mind from what you said was so awkward and weird. Yeah.
I would just be too belligerent of a rich person. Like, it would be distasteful.
Yeah.
Like my neighbor, like my property values in the neighborhood. You know what I thought I would do if I was rich? I would move into a very fancy neighborhood and like ruin the real estate prices, and then have my family move into those houses. And then once like we've scared away all the rich people, then I would like tell my family they have to leave and put it back in the market for what it was originally. Isn't that called blockbusting?
Yeah.
That's illegal, right?
Yeah.
Last time I mentioned doing that to Katie, like, Jose, that's illegal. I was like, oh, you can't do this. She's like, no, that's called block. Is that what it's called, blockbusting? Katie's studying to be a realtor in Florida, so she knows all the terms.
Okay,
I've explained a few things to her. She's like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Telling people that people of a certain nationality are going to be moving in, so
Well, you don't have
you
to
can
tell
get
them.
them to sell their house.
You don't have to tell them. You just show them. You don't have to talk about it.
Well, if you don't talk about it, then there's nothing. Like, if you're literally just buying the house.
Okay, so blockbusting is telling people like Cubans are moving in, like you have to get out.
Yeah.
That's blockbusting. Like, there's a bunch of Cubans moving into this neighborhood. You need to sell your house and move before you're listening to cumbia at 3 in the morning. That's called blockbusting. That's illegal, right? But that's blockbusting, like, to a seller, turning somebody who's not a seller into a seller. Wow, this is fancy.
Yeah.
So technically, that would be illegal.
Yeah. Like, if you're going,
Everything I come up with, like every time I come up with a good idea to get rich, you're like, that's illegal.
Jose, if people are if it's a high moving community where people are selling their houses all the time, and you go in and buy them for that purpose of, wanting to ruin it by putting people in them, that is all right. It is your property. You have the right of disposition of your property, but to get someone to sell their property.
Every time I have an idea that's going to make me millions, you think it's illegal. You come up with the right, like, oh, that's a felony, class 3 misdemeanor, whatever. I'm like, every time I have a get rich quick scheme, Katie's like, Jose, that's called blockbusting. It's illegal. It's a felony in the state of Florida. And according to my real estate book, the water back to these houses.
Yeah.
They back up to the water. Wow. There's a tough one tower right there. Look at these houses, baby. Gorgeous. Anyways, I never have an idea that's legal. Every time I have this get rich quick scheme, you're like, felony. Not part of this, Jose. You are alone on that one.
Yeah.
You're like, you are not as smart as you think you are. There's actually laws about that, Jose. Look at the water, baby. Look at the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lake Michigan. I love how you actually know the terms for all my ideas. Every time I come up with something, I got an idea, but we're gonna make some money.
If you are purchasing the property, like, you have the right of disposition, you can destroy it, you can have someone move into it, you can do whatever you want. But if you're, like,
it wouldn't work in a neighborhood like this. But, like, let's say, like, a gated community, right? And there's, like, 10 houses. And you're able to buy, like, 3 of them. And just, like, play cumbia, have, like, block parties. Those 7 people would be out of there in a heartbeat. And then when they put it on the market, you buy them. And then, like, once you own, like, the whole community, and you can, if somebody that's cool, you can be like, dude, we're gonna make millions together.
No. It's still
illegal.
no matter how you describe this, it's illegal.
It's like,
If the 10 properties are on the market and you want to buy them, well, and do what you want with them, that's fine. Do what you want with them. Within the I can't even come up with words. Like, the things you are describing are just scary. But yeah, you can do whatever you want with your property.
Well, like, give you an example. Isn't gentrification practically exactly that? If you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what gentrification is. Gentrification's like, oh, let's put up a few bars, and the people in the neighborhood will be like, we don't want to live near these bars, so
Yeah.
now there's people throwing up on my sidewalk in front of my house.
Yeah, and if you do come to me, I am not going to suggest Lehigh as the top thing. Who, no matter who you are, I am not going to sell you Lehigh if you do not want Lehigh.
Because that's illegal too, and a lot of realtors do that.
Yeah.
We had it happen, and we lawyered up.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the watercolor.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, man. I wish I could just take a photo. I should have taken a photo with the other phone.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that the water's like turquoise green, and then the only well, I can't do it if there's no.
No, but you're going to Evanston.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Look at the size of these trees. Yeah, it's like everything you hear about Chicago is like it's all one big giant gang, and it's not everybody's in that gang. There's people who are this is fancy out here.
Who go to work, go to the grocery store, come home.
Yeah.
They live their life.
Yeah, this is like any other suburban place in America.
Yeah.
Third largest city in the country by metropolitan area. I yawned.
So on this trip, we're going to have gone to 2 states we have not been to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Missouri and what else?
West Virginia.
Oh, yeah, we already did West Virginia. They hate us in West Virginia, by the way.
Oh yeah. I saw a comment today.
I seen comments, yeah, we're not welcome to West Virginia, which is fine with me because I wanted the trip to Auger Rim there, and we did it. Like, I told you, like, if we troll them just a little bit, I told Kate, like, I bet if we troll West Virginia just a little bit,
Yeah.
and sure enough, like, the best videos on the trip so far have been West Virginia because they're angry at us. It just
They're like, yeah, we have jobs here, unlike, we're not lazy like you.
Oh, they're doing it by hand? They don't have, like, an ATV to do it with?
No. Sidewalks you have to do it
miss
by
home
hand.
so much right now.
What?
I wish I was in Florida right now.
I don't miss the place. I miss the people.
The people, the weather, my ATV.
I don't care about the ATV. I care about my people.
You might think I'm a jerk, but I miss the ATV more than the people.
I miss the people more than the ATV.
Oh, that's cute. So this is like a ballin' community. This is really fancy crap out here. And these are the type of people that when they go back to Florida, they're like, oh, I can't afford to pay it. Like, can I have a $20 discount? Like, yeah, you have $20 discount. And they live in places like this, with like $3 million houses. You live in a $3 million house and you need a $20 discount?
Yeah.
I need a $20
Increase.
Increase is what I need.
Whenever they do that, next time somebody does that, like tries to discount you because they say they can't afford it, but then they live in a mansion, I'm going to be like, okay, now it's $100 more. Oh, you like the first price better? Oh, well, now that price doesn't exist.
I did it to be. I started doing it.
Yeah.
So this is like a really, really ritzy, fancy place. Oh.
Yeah. I am getting into real estate, but we have other businesses. We have other stuff.
I mean, even in the winter, this is nice.
Yeah.
You have the lake right there.
Yeah.
Access to Chicago. Look, illegal to follow the bus on shoulder. That's a good business right there. Still paying southbound.
Mm-hmm.
That house is huge, man. The guy that lives there's got a lot of money. I wonder if this is the best place to live in all Illinois. Probably, right?
I don't know.
The table's not the right song. Chiracchio. Illinois is one of our top watching states. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, top 10. So Illinois has always been a top 10
Cool.
on our channel. Illinois has been a top 10 state for views.
Yeah.
And we've never done a single video in Illinois. Other than that one little town we trolled.
Yeah. Apparently that video was the most exciting thing to happen to that town in
Northwestern University's
years.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, most exciting they'll ever get.
Yeah.
Now we're actually in Evanston for real. We were driving through other little communities, but for the sake of the title, you get the idea.
Yeah.
These fancy rights pipe take a poop down, saying. But here's the question. If you were buying a $2 million house, would it be here?
I like the style of houses up north more than I do down south for that price range.
Because, I mean, this is better. Chicago is better than Detroit as a place to move to.
Yeah.
And
Well, you could go to like places like Bluefield in Detroit, and the houses are really cool. Or you can get a really cool house in Ann Arbor. There's a lot of other places.
people in Detroit were completely like rude in the suburbs. I didn't like the people, like how rude they were. It's a beautiful city, but like people were very like aggressive, and it was like that in Springfield, Ohio. So I've noticed, and I didn't know this, but there's a real correlation between like aggressive drivers and crime.
Yeah.
It's just like rude, nasty people.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, we went to the most dangerous city in Ohio, right? You remember how people were there? They were kind of rude and nasty and whatever.
Yeah.
And Detroit was the same way. So it seems like there's a good correlation between like aggressive, nasty people and high crime. Not sure what the correlation is, but how you notice that?
Yeah.
Train right there. I know we're completely glared, guys. I don't know what to do. Between the snow and the mud and the sun and everything being white, it's very, very difficult to record.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult recording conditions. I don't even know what to do, guys. I'm sorry. of glare in this video. I hope it doesn't ruin the viewing experience for you. None of these houses are downright palaces and castles.
Yeah.
If we were driving northbound, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
We have got to get back to Florida. We're driving southbound.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it a little angle might work. Might help right there. No, right into the glare there. Might make it better right there. This is starting to look like Chicago now. No, there's glare. It don't matter how you put the camera, there's glare. This definitely looks like Chicago though. And that's what's odd, like this neighborhood here is a fancy, expensive suburb, right? Yeah, it looks identical to the hoods in Chicago. Like it looks exactly the same structurally. Very, very odd thing if you think about it.
We're getting into more residential.
Yeah.
The normal people.
It's still expensive. No, even the city's expensive here. The whole thing's expensive.
Yeah.
I love the bridges in Chicago area.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Este tipo se me atravesó, man. Se me atravesó en el camino un tipo que se atravesó. Se atravesó porque es inútil e imbécil. Se atravesó porque anda en un cacharro. Se atravesó porque no sabe que yo soy un tipo guapo y me fajo con cualquiera. Se me atravesó porque no sabe que yo en Hialeah me fajaba con cualquiera. This glare sucks and I know it, guys. I'm so sorry. I know it sucks, but we're driving southbound into the sun. We need to find the sun in Florida before it's too late.
Yes.
And we need to find the sun and bring it into our life.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lake Street.
Slow down. We're going 27 miles an hour. How much slower do you want me to go, buddy? Yeah, I wanna.
We
drive
should
through
like
the snow.
surprise the people down south of our arrival.
Like drive 2 nights straight.
Huh?
This town is absolutely bomb, bro.
Yeah. Like not tell them where we are.
What's the point of that? They watch our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Everybody you've ever met watches our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They don't tell you, but they watch.
Yeah.
Like the other day I was talking to one dude, like, just a friend, you know. And he was like, bro, I love your channel, bro. I watch you, man. I'm like, okay.
Okay, I didn't know you watched that.
Okay. Nice. Wish
Yeah.
I had known.
Yeah.
Wish I had known.
And you know who I'm talking about, right?
The baby?
Yeah.
The baby's not happy. It's like,
The baby is mad.
yeah.
The baby is 4 years old.
Well, we'll eventually get. I miss home a lot. I
Yeah.
miss family, home.
Yeah.
I miss family. I miss home. I miss sunshine. I miss just life down there. These trips are hard. Like people don't realize like how hard it is to be. Because it's not like we're like vacation. We're working. You know, I'm behind the wheel 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
And now that we're in the snow, like I've had to do most of the driving. Because y'all seen Katie driving.
No one wants to be driving in the snow.
You're driving anywhere. We'll be in Chicago city limits very soon. Now, there's a street in Chicago that goes like right along the shore. And that's the ones we want to be on. We're almost in Chicago. This already feels like Chicago here. With the ambulance going somewhere. Okay, out of all the cities we've gone to, isn't Chicago the city with the most ambulances running around?
Yeah.
I wonder what most of their cases revolve around. Is it elderly people? Is it people who are sick with the sea?
I'm sure it's the same, like, type of stuff. Like, people sick.
Because in Naples, when it started, remember there was ambulances nonstop in Naples?
Yeah.
We used to live along US 41.
Yeah.
And when it started, it was just ambulance. And I would listen to the police radio, and it would all be people with symptoms the whole time.
Yeah.
We'll be in Chicago soon. On the northern tip of Chicago.
Well, I'm sure you've got, like, city stuff. You've got, like, the normal stuff that's going around right now. You've got regular people who get hurt. Yada, yada, yada.
Well, let's be clear. Out of all the places we've gone to, I have never seen a city with more ambulances.
Yeah.
Like the city's economy is based around people getting hurt.
Yeah.
Or how they say in the South, ambulance. We're gonna have to call an ambulance on you. I said, no, call an ambulance. I'm hurt. No, sir, we're not gonna call an ambulance. We're gonna call an ambulance. I'm like, don't call Ambu or Lance and none of your friends. Call the ambulance. I'm like, sir, you're gonna have to see ambulance. I'm like, I don't care who this Ambu guy is. I don't want to see him right now. I need a doctor right now. There's actually people, ooh, a little bit too close there, buddy. There's actually people that pronounce it like that, ambulance.
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 Ambulance. I need an ambulance.
That sounds like a guy in prison.
I got like a really bad inmate.
Yeah. You need
Hey, bro.
ambulance.
Way at
It's
the
gonna
end-
come find you.
Hey, bro, I heard you have a problem with ambulance, man. You gotta watch out with him, bro. You don't want to have problems with that inmate, bro. Ambulance? Man, you gotta fix that real quick, man. Take care of that, because you know, if ambulance finds out about this, you don't want ambulance to come looking for you. Why are these streets so narrow? I think we're almost to Chicago city limits. Oh, we're in Chicago, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep, we're right at the edge now. We're right at the edge of Chicago. And good to go, Jamaican. That Sherdian Street, I think, goes along the coast. 41 is the street that goes along the coast. We'll get on it. Which is Hollywood, Albany. Okay. So we're done.